pressure to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. Dancing to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Play action. Now Jackson. Eluding the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. In for the sack, Deion Jones. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Flush to his right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Deion Jones. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Ready? Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. 3 down, 3 down. Jumper. He's cracked. Got it.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
I got you.
Now it's Ryan. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Now Ryan. And he fires one, but incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And no move by Dan Quinn to get the offense off the field. They're staying out there, and they're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And, it'll be intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Well, we'll see what his offense can do. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watched that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And mark him down all the way inside the Atlanta 20. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 56 yards. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Buying time to his left. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. To throw again on second down. Jackson to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and it's third down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because of that...
And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Allen Bailey, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Forced out to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now it's Ryan. Looking downfield for Joe. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones.
First down, Atlanta.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side, the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Freeman again, a first down carry. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down, Freeman. Room here to run. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Oh, that's a big one right there. You talk about breaking off a huge chunk of real estate. But if you're the defensive coordinator, you cannot dwell on the fact you just gave up an explosive run. You have to look ahead, regroup your guys, and figure out a way to slow down this attack.
They'll run here with Freeman. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
48 for Mike.
Ryan now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job is a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
He's got it. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll run it. Freeman. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taking it in from a yard out, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. So they went for it from the 1 on 4th and goal, and they got it done.
Is this the new NFL?
This is the new NFL.
This is the updated NFL, and I like it. I know that quarterbacks across the league have spent the entire offseason and even during the season lobbying their coaches to go for it more on 4th down. Let's go get it, because nowadays you've got to score points to win games in the NFL. You can't just rely on your defense to hold them.
I think the quarterbacks want to eliminate field goals inside of 30 yards probably.
Well, listen, they have enough confidence in themselves that they can call plays and make plays that they won't need those field goals inside the 30.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
So we got man. Check safety.
11. 20.
To throw again. Ryan. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready, blue 80.
40's Mike. Watch the run. He's coming. We got double
51. Check.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
11 yards there, 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Hey, Charlie.
Check 50.
Now Ryan on 1st down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Ready. 25.
Hey, let's get this. Check Mike. 45.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick on Rossor. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Outright, this is Boyle, the tight end. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to loft one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? And after that touchdown, we are just a PAT away from a tie game. And I know everyone's going to look at it and go, guess what? Tie game, all even, They just scored. If they kick this extra point and tie it, they're going to feel like they're the ones that are in control.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
SOS.
To throw is Jackson. A final shot before break. And he will get into the end zone. So a perfect finish to the half. They get the touchdown on the final play. And 2 more for good measure. All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead. And we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On second down now. It's Freeman, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. From the gun on third down, Ryan.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Here's Ryan. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They get a little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
Ready, back 25. Hey, Rick Williams. All right, 25.
On first down, Ryan. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 more on that one, and another first down. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. Gets it off to Freeman. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. Here's Bryant for the extra point. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. After the sack on first down, Jackson brought in left side by Snead. Here's Jackson to throw. It's complete to Snead. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Now it's Jackson being chased out left. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Jackson. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Now it's Jackson. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Alert 3. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. Don't take.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
40's ready, blue 80, blue 80.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Check 9, check 9. 39.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning. 39. Don't get nervous.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Ryan to Sanu, good for an Atlanta 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Ryan. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Here's Ryan. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Mike 40, check, he's coming,
Hey, Tuesday.
Mike 40.
Hey, exit.
40's the mark. Squeeze. Hey, me and you all day. I'm coming after you.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. He's got Sanu. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On 1st down, Freeman. Freeman a 1st down and more. And finally down at the 9-yard line.